Hi guys, welcome back to Everyday Living with Elizabeth. Today we'll be making bread bowls and I hope you like the recipe. And I got this recipe again from She's in Her Apron. She's one of my favorite YouTubers on here. So to start off, we're going to need 1 cup of warm water. This is going to be between 109 and 113 degrees. You're going to add 3 tablespoons of yeast. And we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of sugar. Okay, and we are going to stir this up. You're going to need a big container for this. I know it's only 1 cup, but we're going to let this set for 10 minutes. It is going to like triple in size, so you're going to need a big container. So we're just going to set this aside while we can do the next part. Now, in our Bosch or a KitchenAid, you can also do this by hand, but we are going to put 10 cups of flour in here. I am going to speed this up so you don't have to stand here and watch me do it for like 5 minutes. Okay, all 10 cups are in there. Okay, give me just a second. We are also going to put half a cup of sugar. And we're going to be putting 1 whole tablespoon of salt. This is going to make 8 to 10 bread bowls. Okay, so we're going to put the lid on. And we're just going to blend this until it's fully combined. Okay, so it's only been about 5 minutes. And I wanted to show you my yeast. And I still have 5 minutes to go. So this is going to get maybe a little heaping over the top. So I'll bring you back when this is done in about 5 minutes. Alright guys, sorry about this. Again, we have some audio difficulties. My yeast is fully risen after 10 minutes. We have 3 cups of warm water still sitting there. And I have an additional half a cup of oil. You can use any oil you like. I'm going to add the yeast into the flour mixture. Look at that. Look at how good that bloomed. Oh, that's amazing. It smells so good too. So you're going to add this in here with the flour. You gotta make sure you scrape all the sides and get all that in there. Oh, I love you guys watching me. This is amazing. And then you're gonna put the lid back on and you're gonna turn it on and blend it. And then while it's running, you're gonna add the water and the oil.
All right, and right there, it looks like a, oops. And now you're gonna just add the oil in there, and you're gonna let it mix for about 5 minutes, just till it does its thing and it starts pulling away from the sides. Alright, so while that's working, we're going to go ahead and clean up a little bit. I'm going to wipe the counter down and move some stuff out of the way. I'm going to bring in my big bowl. This is the bowl I use for most of my breads, and we're going to spray it. You can use oil, or you can just spray it like I am with nonstick spray. And this is what we're going to put the dough in after it's done in the Bosch.
Okay, so this is what you want it to look like. We're just going to remove the dough hook. Oh no, where did my little... Oh, there it is. Okay. And we are going to take this off, and you are just going to pour it right into this bowl. It will be very wet. Ooh, my arm is getting tired. I don't really want to use my hand this time. Alright, so we're just going to let this set. We're going to cover it. Now I got one of these, they're called flour sack cloths. Kind of like a cheesecloth. But we're just going to cover this and let it set for an hour or until it's doubled in size. And I'll bring you back when that happens. Okay guys, it's been an hour. I'm just going to check on it. Oh yeah, that's doubled for sure. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring it over here. I'm going to take my rings off. You're just going to punch it down. Alright guys, so we're going to flour this counter. And then we're going to take the dough. And we're gonna knead it until it comes together. I'll show you what that looks like. Now I can't tell you how much flour to use, it's just by feel. Just basically till it's not sticky anymore and it kind of holds its shape.
house and I'm in the house bored.
Whoa, in the house, then I'm in the house. Oh, they can see me, can't they?
I can see you. They can't see me.
Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and section this out into 8. And I know I sectioned them into 8, but I'm going to take one of these sections and cut it in half so that way my daughter, she can have it because she's only 6. She doesn't need that big bread bowl, so I'll make 2 smaller ones. Okay, so we're just going to make a ball. So what I do is I tuck it in. I like make a big hole and then I'll turn it over. And I'll kind of just like shove it through my fingers so it makes a ball. And then I'll twist it. And there you go. And I'll place it on a cookie sheet that's lined with foil. And I'll keep going until they're all in balls. Okay guys, after I rolled my last dough ball, we're just going to put them on top of our stove and we're going to cover them and let them rise a second time. This time we're going to let them rise double in size or however big you want your rolls, your bread bowls to be. I put them on top of my stove because the stove in my house is the warmest and it will double them faster. Okay, so while these were rising, I set my oven to 375 and let that preheat while these were rising. In here, I have 1 egg with about a teaspoon of water that I just mixed up. We're going to take these off and we're just going to egg wash the tops of these and then we're going to put them in the oven for 20 minutes. these in the oven for 20 minutes and then I'll bring you back when we're done. Alright guys, it's been 20 minutes. We're going to remove them from the oven. And we're going to let them cool slightly before we cut them open.